AskReddit by Flickstapper Jasifi. How would you feel about a ban of how would you feel questions on the sub? I would feel pretty good. Yay. Remember these obnoxious questions that were really just veiled attempts to tell stories for karma? Reddit, did you ever have a time when X, Y, Z happened? I'll go first. It was a breath of fresh air when those got banned. Or it would be a question aimed at like special ops of the US Army and it would have 10k people answer. How would you feel about, insert popular opinion, https://www.reddit.com/r/reddit_how_how_how_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_about_ with popular M source equals share and amp, UTM medium equals web 2x and x200b. What a constructive thread. And x200b. https://www.reddit.com/r/copypasta/comments/b4 and 0g4/thanks_for_the_gold_kind_stranger/ close Somebody just got a shitload of awards and karma for commenting. It might just be me, but I really respect farmers. I mean, way to take a stance there, bud. Right now, I'd support the ban. There's too many questions that have an obvious answer, like how would you feel if we could treat all diseases and everyone gets $1 million in their local currency? It's always something super agreeable. Perhaps all the controversial questions like how would you feel if cancer patients battled it out as gladiators and the losers' bodies get used for scientific research, and you have to pay like way more in taxes to make it happen, get downvoted into oblivion. Deleted. I hate how so many questions here are just setups for the same shitty punchline told a million different ways. I think the last one I saw was asking if you'd go without sex for 6 years for $1 million or something. You could guess the top replies without opening the thread. And they would all get screenshotted and posted to either our Susa Debbie Woods or our I Have a Six. I'd feel great about it if we also banned all the variants of girls guys of Reddit. What can I do, say act change think to decrease my odds of having sex with you masquerading under 40 different permutations? I feel like most of the sexual ones are getting more frequent and worse. Like at least half of them are probably just horny teens trying to get their fix from hearing other people's stories, which are probably fake stories of fellow teens who are getting off by writing a fake story. I'm hoping after the holiday break it gets better, or I am going to leave this subreddit. How would you feel feels abandoned if all those posts moved there? I'd be a happy man. Maybe they hated those posts too? I don't know. How would you feel about it? Is this a therapy session? Asking how would you feel to a bunch of strangers who tend to be more socially awkward. I'm with ya guys 2DW. Usually doesn't result in many interesting answers. So agree. Also the premises are usually so dumb. Or we could make our how well die our feel about and send all those questions over there. How well die our feel. I'd sooner embrace a ban on your username as questions. God, what do we get? 20 of them a day? The worst. The top comment is always anal goat puncher going lol IDK and everyone jerking off about their name. Oh, there should be way more banned questions of all sorts. Sexual sexes of Reddit. What's the sexiest sex you ever sexed? Women of Reddit. What can I do to be a hit with each and every woman that requires no effort or willpower from me? Women of Reddit. I'm too much of a coward to ask a girl out. Reassure me that my crush will eventually ask me out and that women do make the first move. How would you feel if Danny DeVito and Keanu Reeves gave you $100 million but you had to be their best friend for life xddddd? Edit. Thanks for the gold. Wow, my biggest Reddit post ever. This reminds me of that Gordon Ramsay and Bob Ross post I saw earlier today. Like damn, can you at least put some fucking effort into karma whoring? I would feel the irony. Deleted. Apathetic. These questions don't bother me nearly as much as the annoying as fuck hypothetical scenario writing prompts that are flooding the sub. Would you be mildly inconvenienced for $10 billion? Can we please ban the your username is how you die or your username is now your superpower all of the your username mess? Yes, my username is boring for all of these. You've become the very thing you've sworn to destroy. This is true, but they also framed the question in a good way as to make the term fit appropriately in a question I would feel is good. Can we bang the you are offered X number of dollars to accomplish X, Y, or Z questions? Great. All of the hypothetical questions are useless and no one is interested in what people answer. They try to think of the most impressive thing to say. Who knows how we would react or feel, or what we would do or say if it were actually happening in the moment. I'd like the option to block AskReddit and any other subs, not even see them unless we chose to. Those should be in a sub of their own, maybe how would I feel. I have just realized that is a sub exactly for that. So they should be banned and anyone who posts it should be directed there. If I can tack on the would you do XXX for $1 million? Deleted. I'd feel recursive. I just want the what screams X questions to disappear for a while.